Welcome to Lawmen, a podcast about local legends and obscure curiosities from days of yore. I'm James Shakeshaft.
I'm Alasdair Beckett-King.
And Alasdair, we've got a rejoinder to last week's tale of the spectral bridegroom.
Are we going back to Cornwall for a little bit more?
Yeah, we're going back to Cornwall for an execution and a wedding.
Oh.
Yeah. Alasdair Beckett-King.
Well, if it isn't James Shakeshaft.
Well, if it isn't.
Well, is it?
If it isn't James Shakeshaft, it's AI.
Oh no, AI James Shakeshaft.
AI got cocky.
Oh no, just providing a rough approximation of what James would have said.
Yes.
If proof be need be. Proof if proof be need be.
Proof if proof be need be. Simply must be dust.
All his catchphrases.
All the classic lines.
Don't look for it is not there.
Come on, they're all there.
I don't know if I even said that correctly.
Right. Alasdair, I didn't bring you here just to rifle through some of my old catchphrases.
We're not just riffling the catchphrase Rolodex tonight.
Not tonight. Good night, which is the catchphrase of a poltergeist.
And another catchphrase, yep.
I'm now bringing it into my everyday life, and I know for a fact my wife doesn't listen to this podcast, so I just sound rude.
Good night.
Good night. But we are dipping back in. We are rifling through the incredibly rich pamphlet, Demons, Ghosts and Spectres in Cornish Folklore. Once again, we're going back to it for the second week in a row.
We're just wallowing in Cornwall.
By Robert Hunt. Do you know Cornwall? He asked, or someone asked. I don't know if it was written by him. But Alasdair, this week, we're going to Ludgvan.
Oh.
Ludgvan, which is slightly northeast of Penzance.
It sounds like it should be a long way northeast of Penzance.
No, it's just barely 2 miles. Ludgvan. Probably saying it wrong. It's probably like Ludgvan or something like that. Ludgvan. Ludgvan. Ludgvan? Ludgvan. It's quite near Madron, which is the home to the
slightly more wacky collider. The Madron Collider. Just two blokes just running at each other.
But they are so angry.
Really angry.
No, it is Menal Toll is the stone with the hole in.
That
classic Cornish one. And there's 2 standing stones and a stone with a hole in. It looks like LOL if you get it at just the right angle.
Wow.
LOL. LOL.
Not far from it is the Tremenhere Sculpture Gardens, which I've been to.
Yes.
Which is a fine day out, I have to say.
Well, it's a little village, and Alasdair, do you want to know a little bit about this little village? It's split into 2 areas. There's the lower quarter, and then there's Churchtown.
So, sorry, it's split into 2 areas, and one of them is a quarter.
Yes. So presumably Churchtown is 3 quarters.
Yeah.
But there's only, as far as I can tell, there's only 1 church.
Yeah.
It's a very small village if 3 quarters of it is church.
I'm looking on a popular mapping service. On Church Hill, I can see the old school of experiential spirituality.
Oh.
They're keeping it old school.
Keeping that experiential spirituality old school.
Probably skateboarding around the place.
What is skateboarding if not experiential spirituality?
It's
old
pretty
school
experiential.
style.
When you catch air.
Go on.
When you hang time. Yeah, I know all of the phrases. When you kick, flip and ollie, when you collect letters and grind an awning.
He does know what he's talking about.
I know all about it. I was very much in the scene. So let's just skitch back to the main story.
Yes, exactly right. The village of Ludgvan, for once, this place has got a decent wiki page, Alasdair, and there's a load of famous people. It's got its own notable residents section. We've got Dr. Oliver. He invented a biscuit.
A biscuit I might have heard of?
Yeah, the Bath Oliver biscuit.
Nope, I haven't heard of that.
Because his name was Oliver and he was in Bath when he invented it.
The Bath Oliver biscuit. A biscuit for your bath.
The Bath Oliver biscuit.
That's a terrible invention.
I think invented feels like way too strong a word for a biscuit, right?
The Oliver Bath biscuit? The Bath Oliver?
Yeah, I think it's Bath Oliver biscuit.
Unmemorable.
Okay, then. All right. It's also the home of the Davy family. There was Sir Humphrey Davy, who gave nitrous oxide its more common name of laughing gas.
Oh, we sounds like a hoot.
Yeah, yes.
Was he just coming up with cute nicknames for all the gases?
Maybe. Yeah, sleepy time gas. It's for Matt. And
the problem is just a lot of them just kill you. That's the problem with that. A lot of them will kill you.
The rector at that church, Arthur Boscawen, was instrumental in founding the Cornish anemone industry, right?
Wow.
I don't need to tell you that was pretty big in the 1900s.
Is that selling the fossils?
Of anemones.
Of anemones.
Isn't that a fish thing? You're thinking of ammonites.
I'm thinking of ammonites. All I know is that my anemone's an enemy. Is my friend?
Yeah. Yes. That's right. An anemone.
Yeah, so I remember now. They're not ammonites. They're the little wriggly chaps.
They're the sort of somewhere between a plant and a creature thing.
Mm-hmm.
One of them guys, underwater fellas.
Yeah, definitely electrocute you if you get too close or something.
He also, this rector, introduced broccoli as a commercial crop from Germany.
Okay, good stuff.
And that was early 1900s. So previous to that, I'm guessing broccoli was a madman's dream.
Well, broccoli was only invented fairly recently, wasn't it? As a spin-off of cauliflower.
James Bond, yes.
No, James, are you
yes,
joking?
We know. No, we've talked about
this.
The broccolis before. There's a couple of famous Cornish wrestlers from round there. I didn't mean to say that as Sean Connery as it ended up.
Cornish wrestlers.
Cornish wrestlers. Yeah, a couple of Cornish wrestlers.
Yes.
A couple of big boys.
Couple of big boys?
A couple of the big boys from round there.
Nice.
Also, James Hoskin, and he is one of the notable residents of Lugdven, who in 1811 went to America.
James, tell me he isn't famous just because he went to America.
He did write about it, but he just went to America. He didn't even go to America to seek his fortune. He just went on a holiday.
I know we have some Wikipedia editors listening. It would be wrong for me to direct you. You know, I need to be neutral in this, but I think none of these guys are notable.
It's also notable for claiming to be one of the places where England's last wolf lived and died. But there's a lot of them. There are a lot of them. And another one of its notable residents is the subject of the tale, the execution and wedding.
Okay, wow. That is a busy weekend.
Yes.
Hard to know what to pack.
I'd go for your black suit.
Little black dress.
Yeah.
Works for both.
Definitely. Okay, Smash Cut. It's the 12th of August, 1820.
Is that my nickname? Smash Cut. You're addressing me as Smash Cut. Okay, Smash Cut, listen up.
Okay, Smash Cut. 12th of August, 1820. In Bodmin, Sarah Polgrain is about to be executed for the murder of her husband.
Oh, no.
Yes. According to Robert Hunt's account, there was little doubt she'd been urged onto the diabolical deed by horse dealer Yorkshire Jack.
Okay, this guy sounds trustworthy.
Yorkshire Jack, yes.
He's got a real Swiss Tony vibes.
Yeah. Hey, you want to buy a horse? No, wait a minute. Is that Yorkshire?
Is
that Yorkshire accent?
Could have been Lancashire.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, I think it sounded northern at least. Well done.
Now then, that's want to buy a horse.
Very good. Yeah, very good.
One careful little old lady. Actually, that's going back to Lancashire. That's my famous Lancashire larynx. Little old lady used to take horse down road to shops or whatever. I don't know what you'd say if you're a dodgy horse dealer.
Yeah, I don't know.
You definitely can't cut and shut a horse.
We hope not.
Unless, as discussed in recent weeks, unless it's a panto horse.
Yeah.
Because they are basically the cut and shut of horses.
And I think in one of the very first episodes, I'm sure we had a horse that had been chopped in half along its width.
From mouth to tail?
No, the other way.
From left to right?
Yeah, left to right.
Oh. Well, anyway, yeah, Yorkshire Jack, he's dealing in dodgy horses and he is convincing wives to murder their husbands.
What? Who is this guy?
No, he's The saucy one.
He sounds saucy. You know he's good looking, and you know he has sideburns somehow, just from the information we have. Just huge, massive sideburns.
It is the early 1800s. I think everyone had sideburns, even children.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. They had to shave them off for the photographs.
So, Robert Hunt's account, one morning during my residence in Penzance, an old woman from Lugvan called on me with some trifling message. While she was waiting for my answer... All right, mate.
He's just sitting there, just batting a ping pong ball about in his office.
With this trifling message.
Just playing with a Newton's cradle on his desk. Oh, yeah, all right. It's that woman again, is it?
Yeah, so while she was waiting for my answer, I made some ordinary remark about the weather. It's all owing to Sarah Polgrain, said she. Sarah Polgrain, said I. And who is Sarah Polgrain? Then the voluble lady told me the whole story of the poisoning, which we need not at present concern ourselves. By and by, the tale grew especially interesting, and there I resume it. So he's swiped past a potentially very interesting story.
Yeah, that sounded really interesting. And he just hand-waved that away.
I went to Richard Clarke's website, capitalpunishmentuk.org, and found out a little bit more information because I would like to know.
Is this a website that's in favour of capital punishment? Or is it just a history of capital punishment?
It does not glorify murder in any way if you look at the About page.
Good.
He's very keen to stress that. He's written a number of books as well. It seems quite interesting. I didn't do much more than a cursory glance. There were a lot of ads. And there was an ad for parties and cocktails in Leamington Spa karaoke bar, which feels like it's not the best targeted advertising.
Yeah,
if I'm on capitalpunishmentuk.org.
It feels like it's neither tailored to the website nor to you, the user.
Whoa. I could go to Leamington Spa and join and sing at the karaoke bar.
Yeah, I'm not saying you couldn't, James. I'm sorry.
Thank you. So it does detail a bit of her case. She was found guilty of murdering her husband. She was tried and she was hanged. She said that she had not loved the deceased any more than she loved a dog. Presumably, she didn't love that dog.
Yeah, because some people really like dogs.
Yes. She poisoned her husband with arsenic mixed in butter. She apparently had bought the arsenic as rat poison, but it says no holes were found and no rats. So, you know, you could say it worked, but no, she bought it to poison her husband. She did admit on the way to the gallows that she had murdered him because of his well-founded jealousy and her aversion to him.
Right.
She'll probably get divorced. Probably get divorce happening a bit easier.
Yeah. That's probably the solution in this situation.
But yes, so she was hanged, and we go back to Robert Hunt's. This is apparently when it gets interesting. He's saying arsenic in the butter's not interesting, or it's not interesting enough. But to be fair, the other account doesn't mention Yorkshire Jack, so he's already got a one-up here. Sarah had begged that Yorkshire Jack might accompany her to the scaffold when she was led forth to execution. And Robert Hunt says, there stood this unholy pair, the fatal beam on which the woman's body was in a few minutes to swing before them. They kissed each other and whispered words passed between them. And the executioner intimated that the moment of execution had arrived and they must part. Sarah Polgrain looked earnestly at Yorkshire Jack and said, "You will?" And Yorkshire Jack replied, "I will." And they separated.
Ooh.
And yeah, so the hanging happened. This is that lady with the trifling messages version of the local legend. Years passed. Yorkshire Jack was never the same man that he'd been before. Presumably, his sideburns, they're looking a little bit ratty.
Yeah.
His snazzy leather jacket's looking a bit battered. His bold, dashing air deserted him. That last line was by Robert Hunt, not me, obviously.
He's looking a little hoary around the sideburns. Grizzled.
He walked, or rather wandered, slowly about the streets of the town.
Ooh, like a Yorkshire zombie.
He constantly moved his head from side to side, looking first over one, then the other shoulder, as though dreading that someone was following him.
Oh, no.
He became thin, his ruddy cheeks became pale and his eyes sunken.
Hey, let's not start attacking pale people with sunken eyes here. You know, that's a community you're just slandering there. As if
I just said that they didn't.
As if there's something horrifically repulsive about having a cadaverous visage.
It's just different.
Okay.
It's just different to how it was.
It's different to how he was before. Fine.
Yes.
Okay.
Then one day he disappears. One of his mates, a confidant of Yorkshire Jack from Lugdvan, revealed that what Yorkshire Jack had pledged was he had pledged himself, living or dead, to become the husband of Sarah Polgrain after the lapse of years.
Okay. Is that possible?
I guess so.
Can you marry someone who's dead?
I don't know.
I mean, the wedding vows specifically say until death parts us, don't they?
That's only the living wedding vows.
Oh.
In sickness and in health till death do us part, yeah. So they're not married anymore. Anyway, no, they don't get married. They hadn't got married. Maybe this one is till death do us wed.
Possible title for the episode.
Possible episode title.
The sitcom spin-off of this.
Yeah, yes. So Jack has gone to sea in the Merchant Navy, and the period of time passed that they'd obviously agreed to, and his unholy promise was to be fulfilled. He was returning from the Mediterranean, which is good, but not America.
You said that the way when I was a kid, dinner ladies were very impressed if you'd been on holiday overseas.
Ooh,
they'd be like, oh,
the Mediterranean.
Oh, the Mediterranean. Very posh.
There's so many vowels, there's so many syllables. You kind of got to put a bit of a spin on it. Mediterranean.
The Mediterranean.
On his way back, he was met. Who do you think he was met by?
The ghost of the woman?
Yeah, and of course, the devil themselves.
The devils themselves is?
The devil themselves, far off out at sea, off Land's End. They've come to meet him to make good on his promise to marry her in this life, or rather the next. And he did not want to accompany them willingly, so they followed the ship and put it in a storm. Mm-hmm. And eventually Jack was washed from the deck. And apparently, according to the oldest sailor, it was such a wave as the oldest sailor had never seen.
Wow. So a pretty hefty old wave there.
Pretty impressive
wave. Anyone
wave.
Has seen a lot of waves is going to be an old sailor.
Well, the oldest. He's going to have seen the most
oldest
waves.
Sailor.
By default. And amidst loud thunders and flashing lightnings, riding as it were on a dark cloud, were three figures. They're the devil, it's Sarah Polgrain, and it's Yorkshire Jack.
And they all saw this from the ship, did they?
And that's what the oldest sailor saw. In the lightning cloud, three figures, devil, Sarah Polgrain, Yorkshire Jack.
And this sailor who'd never seen Sarah Polgrain before recognised her in a cloud in a lightning strike.
Well, I think he inferred from context clues.
All right, okay, good. That's good comprehension, oldest sailor.
He's being pretty distracted by his wave collection, his mental wave collection that he's
having
doing.
to update all the waves he's ever seen, but moving them down one.
Oh, that's such a wave as I've never seen. Oh, no. Yeah, he's got to take, It's not easy. In the old days, this is before computers. He's manually updating that scrapbook.
Yeah, yes, I suppose he is.
And as the old woman, remember the old woman with the trifling message?
I do remember her. Yeah, it was just irritating old woman coming with a trifling message, yes.
It's all true, as you may learn if you will inquire, for many of her kin live in Churchtown, which is, that's 3/4 of the village.
Yeah. See, I mean, it's such a small village, it seems unnecessary to split it into two, but fair enough.
Yes, you've got the lower quarter, and then you've got the hill with the church on it, a.k.a. Churchtown.
Yeah.
So that's the tale of the execution and the wedding.
Wow, yeah. I mean, it started out quite a small story, and I didn't expect such a high budget, special effect laden finale.
Yeah,
I didn't know we'd be going to sea. I didn't know we were going to meet the devil.
Going themselves. To sea on a ship that had been to the Mediterranean.
To the Mediterranean. Ooh la la. Oh, por favor, monsieur.
We're seeing waves that old sailors have never seen before.
Some of the biggest waves ever. Yeah, so pretty impressive, James. Good work.
Mm-hmm. That was kind of a shortish story, though. So do you want a little bonus?
Go on, why not?
Okay, this is also from Demons, Ghosts and Spectres in Cornish Folklore by Robert Hunt. It's called Cornish Teeny Tiny.
Oh.
So an old lady had been to the church in the sands of Paranzabaloo, which is a place name, Paranzabaloo.
Wow.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. But
James, it sounds like you're casting a spell. Don't wave a wand while you say that, please.
Paranzabaloo. And she found in the sands by this church some, and it's not my words, some very good teeth. And she pocketed them.
As you would.
Yeah. This is kind of the post-credits bit. If we started on a smash cut on the last one, I'm presuming we went to a little iris dissolve with the devil in the cloud and he did a little cheeky wink. But yeah, this is the post-credits in Paranzabaloo. So she finds in the sands some very good teeth, which she pockets and at night places them on her dressing table before getting into bed. And she goes to sleep and she is disturbed by someone calling out, "Give me my teeth, give me my teeth." And it says here, at first, the lady took no notice of this.
Yeah.
But the cry,
what
"Give
can they
me my
mean?
teeth." Yeah.
It's just confusing.
To be fair, the cry was probably, "Give me my teeth." It was so constantly repeated that she at last, in terror, finally jumped out of the bed, took the teeth from the dressing table, opened the window, flung them out, exclaiming, "Drat the teeth, take them." And they no sooner fell into the darkness on the road than hasty retreating footsteps were heard and there were no more demands for teeth.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the entirety
Makes
of
you
it.
think, doesn't it?
Does really make you think. I think there's a message there, isn't it? If you find a bunch of teeth in the sand, just leave them.
Just, they're not yours.
Yeah. If you think it's a good idea to pop teeth on your bedside table, it's not.
Why? Are they just there for her to sort of gloat over them? Or has she put them there like you would put your dentures and she's planning to pop them in the next morning?
But it sounds like they were loose. So she's got to like insert them one by one or something.
Is she just thinking she's going to the tooth fairy's going to come and she's going to absolutely clean up
that must be it.
a whole mouthful of teeth?
That must be it, yes. That's a license to print money, basically, isn't it?
It certainly is. If you could then get more teeth, yes.
You could flip those teeth and buy some more teeth, bigger teeth.
Yeah.
And then
Take out a mortgage on the teeth.
Yeah.
Buy more teeth.
Buy more teeth. And then rent out the teeth to other people or something.
Yep.
I don't really understand how you could be a landlord of teeth.
It's like that TV show, Teeth, Teeth, Teeth. But I prefer a teeth in the country.
Yeah, I'd like a teeth in the Mediterranean.
a little pieta tooth, is that what you have in mind?
Yeah. I've got my country teeth and I've just got a little city teeth. Some little city teeth. So yeah, I just thought I'd amuse your boosh. If you whatever you do you amuse your but you can't amuse your boosh at the end of a meal, do you?
My boosh can be amused at any time. I'm happy to have a starter after the main meal. Why not?
That's more like a little shot of espresso, which is you
very much what that story was.
And you think, oh, what's that? Something in my mouth, and you spit it out, and it's some teeth.
Little tooth espresso.
Yikes! So,
2 fine tales, James. Would you like to proceed to the scores?
Yes, I would. Let's retire to the scoring realm.
Just jar of teeth? I'm just swirling teeth in a glass like brandy.
This is definitely putting some people on edge.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so first up.
What's your category?
First category is naming.
What was the name of the place where she found the teeth?
Paranzabaloo.
That's 5.
Yes.
Do we need to do any other names?
Oh, Churchtown.
Yorkshire Jack.
Yorkshire Jack.
I'm Yorkshire Jack. Yorkshire Jack. I'm not the man aware.
Dr. Oliver's Bath Biscuit.
Yeah, terrible name. If anything, that's counting against this score.
Laughing Gas.
I suppose actually a very fun name for a gas.
Does what it says on the tin.
There's the noble gases. And there's laughing gas. That's about it, really.
Yeah, those are the main gases. Okay, so we got the 5 though for the Paranzabaloo.
Yes. Yeah, it's easily 5, yeah.
Try saying that with no teeth or too many teeth.
I mean, I enjoyed the old school of experiential spirituality.
That's
and
good.
And
Lugdvan. And the name of that...
Tremenere. A tremendous name.
The menhir in that is menhir from Standing Stone, I read.
Oh.
It's like the path of the Standing Stones or something, I think it means. Okay, great. Moving on then to Supernatural, because don't forget.
Very supernatural. It had the blooming devil in it.
Yeah.
You had the devil themselves. You had the devil. You had spectres appearing in clouds, in lightning. You had supernaturally tall waves.
I haven't called you up so far on that. He just said it was a wave he'd not seen before. It might look like a cat or something.
Oh, right. He didn't actually say it was big.
No, he just said it was a wave that he was very old and he'd never seen a wave like that before.
But to sweep Yorkshire Jack off the deck, it's got to be pretty hefty.
Yeah.
Talking about a Yorkshireman, even in his reduced state.
Yes. He's still pretty.
He's got to be pretty
solid.
sturdy.
Yeah.
So that's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
A wedding vow that carries on past death, defying the very wedding vows themselves.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
And then a toothless ghost who just wanted.
I don't know that the teeth didn't just belong to one of her neighbours.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing supernatural about stealing someone's teeth and them saying, "Could I have my teeth back?" And then you throwing the teeth at them out the window.
I didn't even want your teeth anyway.
Why did you steal my teeth and then throw them at me? Why would you do that?
That hurt.
Ow! So I don't think that's very supernatural. We don't know that that's supernatural.
Could also be that she did actually find some random teeth on a beach, and she told her neighbour, and her neighbour's like, "I am going to do the best joke." This is going to be talked about in 180 years on a podcast.
Yeah. Yes. And that is famous now, just like the Bath Oliver biscuit is now noteworthy because we've mentioned it on popular folklore podcast Lawmen.
My friend searched on an AI for the snuffling beast, and it knew that we'd talked about it.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes me feel sick. An AI could be listening to this and chuckling away to itself.
Okay.
It's a 3 for supernatural.
That's fair enough. There were 3 main supernaturals.
Yeah. Yep. 3 in the cloud, 3 points.
And a cheeky neighbour.
What's the next category?
Arsenic and old butter.
Oh, James, you've referenced a film I like.
Yes.
You old dog. Yeah, I love arsenic and old lace. As a vegan, I don't love butter, but I don't feel like I should force my ideology onto you, or indeed the listener.
I tried to vegan pedant you that lace was like actual spider's webs or something. For a second, I thought that lace was made by animals somehow.
It could be made of silk, couldn't it? Can you have lace made of silk?
I don't know.
We neither of us know. This isn't the doily cast.
Yeah, this is not doilycast.
Did you realise that? I can't believe you got this far into the episode thinking, when are they going to start talking about doilies?
And now we have, and to be honest, it's disparaging.
Yes, mostly negative. I'm gonna give you a 4.
Ah, no.
Yeah, it's happened. I'm afraid.
Final category then. Forget it, Yorkshire Jack. It's Churchtown because of the film.
Oh yeah. Because old women are always coming to you with their trifling stories. It's pointless trying to get anything done.
While they await my answer, I'd like to hear a film-worthy story featuring waves that people have never seen before.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to sit here pouring out another decanter of teeth in the vestry.
I thought you said a cup of tea. No, a cup of tea.
Yeah, well, it is Churchtown. I mean, I kind of feel like I don't want to give you 5 out of 5 for this because it feels excessive, but it is Churchtown. So 5, yeah.
Yes.
I guess there's nothing I can do about it.
Not at all.
I guess the corruption is such that, all my efforts were in vain, much like Jake Gitters in the film Chinatown.
Does he get his revenge in the sequel, The Two Jakes?
I don't know, but I worry about the trajectory of that series in terms of Jake numbers.
3 Jakes?
Because it's so far it's doubling in every film.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
so if there's 4 Jakes in the 3rd film, then there's going to be 8 Jakes.
Yeah.
And I'm just not sure. Los Angeles is already short of water. So I'm not sure we can tolerate this many Jack Nicholsons.
This is an unsustainable amount of Jake.
We need to get that band less than Jake and ask them what their technique was. Because this is too many Jake. Yeah, it's 5 out of 5. Yes. I don't like it, but it is.
Yes. Well, that was a lot of fun, and there were probably a few bits that got cut out, so please find them by joining us at patreon.com/lawmenpod. And Alasdair.
Yes, James.
I'd like to first of all say thank you very much to all the people that already do that. Second of all, say thank you very much to Laurence for editing this episode.
I would like to second those thankses, but carry on.
How can anyone possibly see you in real life doing comedy on a stage?
Well, if they live in the UK, then they can buy tickets to see me do King of Crumbs, my new show on tour. It's comedy. There are jokes.
Excellent.
I don't feel like I'm selling it very well. They should come. You should come, basically. Very quick sidebar. I think sideburns got their name from an American general called General Burnside, who had big sideburns.
Really?
Around about this time, because he was born in 1824.
And I bet he'd been to America.
He had. He was from there.
Definitely from there. What did they call him before then? Just hair.
Well, there wasn't
just
a name
face
for
hair.
it. Because his name was Burnside, so they swapped it around and made them Sideburns.
There is no reason why the word Burns got involved in there, is it?
Yeah, well, there is now. Ambrose
There is.
Burnside, who was an American general in the Civil War on the Union side.
Oh.
Relax, everyone.
Oh, that was close. That was close.